Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for coming by my cozy space. And thank you so much for coming by to get your sunrise dose of medicine. Because as you know, our medicine is the best medicine. There we have it. All right, let's get this energy. Oh, wait, actually, we have a special guest who arrived this sunrise. Tanya Baldwin will be with us in the studio. We'll be getting over to Tanya here in a few minutes. I think she has a very interesting topic she would like to discuss. The sunrise. It's going to get those brains, it's going to get your brains going in a most spectacular of ways. Yeah, that's fun. All right, let's get over to the energy real quick. Tanya, who is in the offstage area, she is aware of the energy that we are going to practice for this session. If you're new here, these are the three primary energies we utilize during this meditation, during this gathering. And I'm going to send out one of them. Well, actually, Tanya's helping. We are going to send out one of these, predetermined, to each and every one of you right now. So get yourself ready. We're going to send this out. What does a symbol look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does a symbol look like? What does it feel like? And what does it smell like? What words am I sending to you? So just take a second and center yourself. Wherever you need to get and go, as long as you're not driving or in the bathtub or something like that. Something where you're removing your attention could be potentially dangerous. There we go. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Yeah, there you go. Out to each and every one of you, all of our friends here. All right, let's go check chat and see who our first love is for the day. Shelly. Well done. Well done, Shelly. First love for her. Be sure to give her the appropriate accolades. That's awesome. Good to see you, Cherie. Thank you for coming out. Beautiful day to you, too. Heck yeah. Frequency Flyer family. Hey. Thank you for being here. Ben, what's up, man? A little bit slow. A little bit off your game, brother. Yeah. She beat you by a whole 10 minutes. Love you, man. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, Ben was like in fourth today, which is unusual for him, but Ben was very busy yesterday. Trying to keep the squirrels away. Hey, I'll tell you what, I have some serious squirrel moments, but the squirrel moments take us to amazing places. You think about it, the squirrels are like, hey, no, you're going to go over here real quick. Blindly, good to see you. Suzette, welcome. Good to see you. Beautiful fam. Yeah. Heck yeah. I love you too, Blindly. Thank you so much for that nice message. Love you all so much. What an awesome thing to write. Yeah. And I see it. See, when you put that love out there, it comes right back at you. The very next comment is literally, hey, love you too and namaste. Yeah, that's awesome. Angelique, so nice to see you. Thank you for the nice blue heart. All right, let's get over to our guest. Suzette, Laura B's here. All right. I'm trying to get down to the bottom. D-Nice is here. Good to see you, Denise. All right, let's get over to Tanya. Tanya, I'm coming your way. Give me a thumbs up. All right. Happy sunrise, Tanya. You're in the sun. Look at that radiance, you guys.
Just only for you guys. It's never this bad on YouTube or TikTok, but on here, I don't know. We're radiating a lot of light.
This brings it out. That's awesome.
Yeah. Telepathy.
Oh, telepathy. Okay, that's
conversation du jour.
Okay. So you guys better get on your thinking. Well, never mind. Just get ready. This should be pretty good. All right, let's talk about. Oddly enough, Terry at Holding Your Space was talking about telepathy. Probably about 30 minutes ago, just briefly. But I thought that's interesting because you and I have been discussing it as well. Okay, well, bring it. What would you like to talk about?
So telepathy actually is becoming more and more aware, and we're talking about it more and more because it is one of the first gifts that society as a collective will get to once we raise our frequency or vibration to a certain level.
Hmm.
And when we're talking about connecting through telepathy, like I've just been binging and absorbing and really obsessing over this. And partly it's because when we're here at the beginning of the show, when we're picking up that symbol that you're sending to us, whichever one it is,
Hmm.
we're doing telepathy. We're connecting through our minds to receive information. Um, Although that's technically not true, we're not really connecting through our brain, we're connecting through our heart space. What they've decided or what they've discussed about it, and there are some within the non-verbal autistic communities, they've determined that they're all they're all telepathic, they all communicate in that way, and they speak of a space called the hill. There are non autistic individuals that have managed to be granted access to the hill, if you would. And the reason why is because one, they've transmuted their lower shadow frequencies, and two, they enter in a state of love or non duality as well. Right. So the fear. So in order for us to pick up the message, and in this, if we use this situation as one example of telepathic communication, when we connect, we need to be connecting one to you, as opposed to when we're sitting in that situation. There's maybe 16 people in the chat. So if you're just picking up the information from the field or the pool that you're
Hmm.
sitting in, we could be picking up from anything. I could be picking up what Ben's thinking, what Shelly's thinking, what Suzette's thinking, unless I focus on that I'm actually connecting to your particular energy. And in order for me to receive it, I have to connect in the energy of love. If I don't come to you in the space of love, you won't allow me to access to your thoughts.
Mm, okay.
There's a
Okay.
barrier. It's almost like a block. So as society as a whole raises more into the frequency of love, as they transmute the lower energy shadows, we will automatically, as a society, go to the form of communication that we always should. The reason why we don't have access to telepathic communication is because we are in duality and we are in shadow, and you can't access that space of such a sacred space without having that true pure intention behind it.
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. So perhaps what we could do is, how would that, how do we put this into a way for people to understand immediately? So is it connect to your heart space and then look for this information, then connect to me, connect to my heart to heart? Is that what having a heart to heart could possibly mean?
Yes,
That's really
it
interesting.
is. It's connecting through the heart chakra, right? When we connect through the heart chakra and into one another's energy field, and as long as the connection comes from a space of non duality, then the stream of consciousness opens up so that we can communicate through that shared space. But that shared space doesn't get created if there isn't that pure frequency of love. Um, or at least that the individual within that space has no negative intentions towards you, and you can sense that.
Okay, and some of this some of this telepathy as well comes down to authenticity. Is it's remember we spoke about this a couple days ago, not on here. We were offline, and we were talking about that as you become more, you step more into your authenticity, that your vibrational frequency will reach a certain level, and
Mhm.
perhaps that has something to do with it as well.
Yep.
Is it's on that side as well as because as you step into your authenticity, you have less and less to hide in a telepathic sense.
Exactly. There is no hiding telepathy.
If you connect to me and you find some juicy tidbit of my life, then uh, I think as you step into your authenticity, you might come and connect with me, but there's nothing juicy. There's no tidbits because I'm not hiding anything. I don't have anything to hide. You follow
Yeah.
me? And I
Yeah.
think at some level, as everyone's authenticity grows, you'll be able to connect easier and easier because you're no longer worried about, oh, I don't want them to know that my car is a POS, or something like that. Nobody cares about your car.
Yeah.
See, nobody cares. I don't care about your car. Tanya doesn't. Only you care that your car is not, kind of beat up or this or that or old. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Sacred space that we're working towards, we really have to be stewards of energy, right? And the same thing, if you were to go in and see a doctor, you have to give consent to have certain procedures, or, to have that happen. The same thing happens within this space, but in order for us to have that telepathic communication, we have to be in such a pure space that I wouldn't violate your space by accessing anything that you weren't readily sharing with me.
Right.
If I'm not at that level of humanity, then I don't have access to that. If I'm going to run in there and go, well, what is Victor's deepest, darkest secrets? They won't even give me access to you.
Right.
Be in the right frequency.
Oh, that's very interesting. Well, thank you for bringing this wonderful topic up. We are going to go. Let's see. What time are you going live today, or is today one of your off days?
Today is my off day. I'll be live tomorrow at 10:30.
Okay, 10:30 Eastern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right after this on Thursday.
So any of you that are here that need a certain, how can I say this? Anyone that would like to learn more, actually, why don't you say this? Anyone. Talk about your class real quick. We have just about 30 seconds.
I have a beautiful school. You can learn how to transmute your shadow. You can do the whole journey all the way to illumination. And we do awesome things. Sherry is really amazing at the telepathy. She's able to pick up messages that we leave for her in her mailbox, which is just absolutely fantastic. So we do all kinds of stuff like this in the school, depending on what grade you're in. But if you want to find out more, you can go to my website and sign up for even a free call. If you have any questions about what's on my website, I have a free
Awesome.
call that you can check in.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Tanya. We'll see you over in the meditation room in about 2 seconds. All right, my friends, get comfortable. Get comfortable. It's that time. It's the top of the hour. You know, I'm going to speak there. Welcome, Grace. Welcome, Grace. Welcome, Big Dad. Go ahead and get your spot. We're just about 20 seconds behind here. But get in your comfortable spot. Get your eyes closed. I'm going to clear our energy and put up protection. In the frequency of love, we gather. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating over our beautiful planet, and you notice a triangular grid of energy wrapping around our planet, blanketing the surface. It is growing orange right now. That, my friends, is our intention from the previous session. An intention and energy we are about to renew. Now bring your gaze up from the planet's surface and you'll see a golden pyramid with a curious diamond cap. The golden pyramid will be the focus of our intention and energy in a few moments. Within this golden pyramid resides the love node, where you'll find all of us on this node. And the love node takes in and accepts this energy and wraps it up in love and sends it up nice and gentle into the diamond cap collector at the top. Now look around to your left and your right, and you'll realize that we are within an enormous translucent sphere of energy. That is the unity consciousness sphere, my friends. It powers us and protects us because it is made up of us. It is all ours, fully encapsulating the planet and our golden pyramid. Now let's reach out to one another energetically as we come into our hand circle. Come into our circle right now. We have a beautiful blue energy emanating from the center of our circle, washing over us. Look around, my friends. Look at all the smiling faces here. It's time for that free gift of joy from God, from the universe, from spirit, from source, whatever you're understanding. Let's accept that free gift right now as one. Stretch that mouth to your ears. Just put that smile on your face and accept that free gift right now. Very good. Very good. Now let's look in our heart spaces, my friends. Let's look in our heart, where we'll see a nice spark of energy It's a small spark, but it's there, of some nice, bright, healing, cleansing light. This spark is something we are about to feed momentarily. Let's take 3 nice, deep breaths in through our nose, exiting through our mouth, to facilitate a very large amount of energy coming into our heart space. 1. 2. 3. Very good. Let's look back in our heart space, my friends. What was once a spark just moments ago has grown into a very large sphere, a large sphere of energy that's growing up to our shoulders and down to our knees. It's working its way down to our toe tips, our fingertips, and just over the crown, over our crown, just over the top of our head. Just set in this beautiful energy for a few moments, my friends. Let it come in. Let it do its thing, this healing, cleansing, bright white light. Let it do its purpose. Let it serve its purpose by cleansing and healing not only your light body, but your physical body right now. There we go. And now you see a transparent tube grow out of the center of your chest. There's no pain. You just see this tube grow out of the center of your chest, and it grows out and out until it pierces the unity consciousness sphere. And through this tube, you begin to see some dark green material, some dark green muck and gunk flowing out of your body, being assisted by this amazing light. And just watch that muck and gunk flow out. And as each moment passes, our tube gets clearer and clearer as we watch this dark green material, this muck and gunk, get safely deposited on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Now is the time, my friends, to release any doubt you might be having, any fear you might be experiencing, any anxiety about our future. Let it go and let it flow down that tube right now. Now is the time to let go of any attachments, anything that's hindering your higher or lower good. Just let it go and let it flow down that tube right now. Let go of any extreme beliefs that are removing you from other humans at this time. Just let them go and let them flow. Let's take one more sweep. Let's take a sweep with our arms, just through our energy body here and through our physical body. And let's just pull everything, just do a sweep and just pull whatever comes with it towards that tube entrance, the tube that's coming out of our chest. And just gently push that last bit of muck and gunk into that tube. And now watch it flow out of your body. Watch that dark green material flow down that tube. And it's now being deposited on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Our tube is now running completely clear, my friends. Collapse that tube. Now observe that glob of muck and gunk. See it break into a fine mist, into billions and billions of particles. And now shoot those off. Shoot those particles off into infinity, away from all of us, so that they may never infect or infest another being ever again. So it is. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle, my friends. Reaffirm this wonderful connection with our friends here. Yes, now look around. We no longer see smiling faces. Now we are seeing one another in our energetic bodies, which is far more beautiful. We're seeing one another in our purest of forms. And be aware, my friends, that no one else's muck and gunk can enter this circle. It all gets checked at the door. If it was not cleansed before, it cannot enter here. This environment is perfectly safe for each and every one of us. Perfectly safe place to be present. Be present with one another. Very good. Let's reach out to the nodes as I say them aloud. As we are connected, we'll connect to the nodes. Unity consciousness, where Tanya is located. Mother Gaia, Father Sky, peace, truth, joy, and love, where I am located for this session. Let's begin pushing our intention and energy right now, both nodal and personal. And immediately, we see that diamond cap grow brighter and brighter yellow. Brighter and brighter yellow. If you are new here or not led to be on a node right now, simply push your positive intention right now. Push it into that golden pyramid, which in turn causes that diamond cap to grow brighter and brighter yellow. Very good. Very good. Nice and strong energy this sunrise. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first renewing wave of intention and energy down to our beautiful planet. 1, 2, nice deep breath in through the nose. As 1, pulse. See this beautiful yellow truth wave of energy release from our diamond cap and flow down every side of our golden pyramid, fueled by the breath we just released, this breath of life. And now see this wave flow down and down until it washes over Mother Gaia node and all of our friends there right now and spreads in every direction, down the northern hemisphere, down the top of the planet, overtaking that previous orange energy from yesterday and adding it to itself, strengthening our wave even more. And now our triangle grid has changed from the color orange to a slight yellow, as now we're taking the previous energy, transmuting it, and reutilizing it, as energy is never wasted, my friends. And now this wave is crossing over itself on the southern pole and working its way back up. And you see that diamond grid that's encircling our planet getting just a bit brighter as the second wave comes over the equator and works its way up to the feet of Mother Gaia node. 1/3 of our intention is now in place, my friends. I ask all of you on Mother Gaia node to send this excess energy that's just arrived, send it back up to the golden pyramid above. Very good. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle, my friends. Excuse me. Come back into our hand circle. Stand in this beautiful connection. Right here, right now. Give yourself the gift of being present. Be present with my voice. Be present in this moment. As when you give yourself the gift of being present, you are gifting all of our friends here as well. Now let's take a couple steps back and really open up our arms so all of our arms are outstretched in this amazing circle. Just tilt your head back a little bit and open your heart space right there to this amazing blue energy that's radiating from the center of our group. I'm just filling every inch of our bodies with this amazing love that's coming from this, that's emanating from this. Just let it saturate your body. Very good. Let's take a couple steps forward again while staying in our handhold. Very good. Now let's reaffirm our connection to all the nodes as just say it in your mind right now. If you need to take a peek at the screen, that's perfectly acceptable too. Very good. Very good. Let's begin pushing our energy and intention once again into our golden pyramid right now. Very good. And immediately we see that diamond cap growing brighter and brighter yellow. Brighter and brighter yellow. Yeah, very good. Very good. Wonderful connection this sunrise with each and every one of you. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second renewing wave of intention for our planet. 1, 2, nice deep breath into the nose. As 1, pulse. In your mind's eye, see this beautiful release of yellow energy flowing down every side of our golden pyramid, fueled by the breath of life we just released. And watch this beautiful truth wave flow down and wash over Mother Gaia node and all of our beautiful friends there. As this wave comes down the northern hemisphere, now, my friends, is when I remind you to know this in your minds and in your hearts, that every time we send one of these waves, every time, that thousands and thousands of our fellow beings are finding this intention. We never push our energy on anyone. We're simply making our intention of love, peace, joy, truth, unity, calm, hope. We simply make that available via our grid, the grid that is getting brighter now, a brighter yellow. And know, my friends, that when our fellow beings make that conscious decision to embrace love, to embrace peace, to find joy, to embrace joy, that we are there to nourish them every step of this journey, with absolutely no concern of our personal energy, as we are giving it and providing it freely. As we have access to unlimited energy, my friends. And now our wave is crossing over the southern pole and working its way back up to the equator, crossing over it now. See this beautiful yellow wave, this truth wave, flow over the northern hemisphere, brightening that grid, that triangular grid even more. Now it's coming to rest at the feet of Mother Gaia node. 2/3 of our effort is now in place, my friends. Well done. I ask those of you on Mother Gaia node to take this excess energy that's just arrived and send it back up to the golden pyramid above. Very good. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle once again. Set in this amazing circle, reaffirm your connection right now with one another. Set in this amazing connection for a few moments. Enjoy this. Enjoy this moment. Give yourself the gift of being present right now. Just bring all your awareness. If external thoughts come in, you know what to do with them. Acknowledge them and send them on their way. Right now. Just listen. There we go. Now look around this circle and see these beautiful beings that have gathered here. See them. Just experience this beautiful connection. There we go. We're seeing one another and experiencing one another in our purest of forms, my friends. There is beauty here. Let yourself have this amazing experience. Now let's reaffirm our connection to all the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness. Mother Gaia. Father Sky. Peace, truth, joy, and love. Let's begin pushing our intention and energy once again for our third and final wave. Very good. And almost immediately we see that diamond cap growing brighter and brighter yellow. You can see it through your closed eyes, my friends. Brighter and brighter yellow. Brighter and brighter yellow. Very good. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third wave. 1, 2, nice deep breath into the nose. Hold. As one. Pulse. In your mind's eye, see this amazing release of energy from our diamond cap. And watch it flow down every side of our pyramid, fueled by this amazing breath we just released. Flowing down and washing over Mother Gaia node and our friends there. Now watch this wave flow down every side over the northern hemisphere of our planet. See it flow down and down, brightening that grid even more as our wave comes down, not only brightening our grid and increasing our intention, but healing Mother Gaia in the process. Every pulse of 2 waves heal Mother Gaia even more, each time sending out this wonderful intention of healing for her and for all the flora and fauna that benefit from this amazing energy. And now our wave is crossing over itself on the southern pole and working its way back north. And in its wake, you see our grid in its final form. As this wave comes up past the equator, you see that really bright, very bright yellow grid, triangular grid, blanketing our planet. And now this wave has arrived to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Our intention is now set. It is in place where it will remain until we come back and renew it once again. I ask those of you on Mother Gaia node to take some of this excess energy that's just arrived. Take it and store it in your sacral chakra, your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. And then I ask you to send the rest of it up to all the node holders and participants above, so that we may do the same. Very good. Now let's put our arms across our chest, my friends. Just put your arms across your chest. Grab your shoulders. It's time for that amazing embrace. It's time to allow yourself to enjoy this. Enjoy this amazing, amazing embrace right now. Very good. Very good. Set with yourself and just love on yourself right now. Love begins right here, right now, with each and every one of us. Love yourself first. Right here. Repeat after me aloud. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. I am worthy. I am love. I am. So it is. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose, exhaling through our mouth, and we'll release this amazing embrace on the 3rd exhale. 1. 2. 3. Release. Very good. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle for a few moments, setting this beautiful energy in this beautiful circle, in this beautiful blue light. Now let's release those hands and hold our arms up. Just hold them up. Let's give one another a big, huge Josh hug right now. Just put your arms right out there around all of our friends here, all of our beautiful friends. Setting this beautiful hug for a moment and love on them like we just loved on ourselves. Very good. Now you can put your arms down to your side. Gently pull your energy back, whatever wants to return from your friends here. Let them have, if they need some of your energy right now, let them keep it. There you go. And gently pull your energy back from all the nodes. Some of it will remain in both places, with our friends and with the nodes. You will leave this session fully energized and with the knowledge that you have access to unlimited energy. Utilize it, my friends. Now let's start moving our body around a little bit. Move your body around a little bit. Your fingers and your toes, wiggle them. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. It's almost that time. When you're ready, open your eyes and return. Awesome. Awesome. I may have muted you, Tanya. Let me get over here to the reveal, and we'll come back and say good day to Tanya. All right, so the energy I sent out earlier. I like group hugs too, Suzette. Millie, good to see you. Excellent. Hey, the bath crew's here. Serena, welcome. All right, so the energy that we sent out earlier was Father Sky. So if you got that right, excellent. Give yourself a hearty pat on the back. If you did not, I simply ask that you keep trying. Right? Yeah, see, Ben's all over it too. And so today we don't have Tanya, but we do have Mr. Floyd. And then we have Christy, conversations with Christy right after this. So it's a nice flow. It's a nice flow. And I will see you all at Good Dawning in about 12 minutes or so. And then I'll be back here. Thank you, Heaney, in about 11.25 hours. Awesome. All right, so once again, I'm going to ask you, and there's Tanya's channel too. I'm going to check her out. I'm going to ask each and every one of you, if you were on a node today, if you held a node, exemplify that node today. Be the exemplification of that node. Walk your talk. If you make that decision right now, walk your talk. I'd love to hear about it at the sunset session. Grace, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, my friends, thank you so much for being here. And, oh, let's get over. Forgot. Whoops. Tanya, thank you so much for coming by. And I want to thank each and every one of you for coming by today. So love, peace, and joy to all of you. Thank you, Tanya, and namaste, my friends.
Namaste.